Is Deadpool ready to reveal to the public your identity?
It's Flash!
I can't believe it's Flash! Flash is here!
SBZ! 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 SBZ!
Yeah! Oh my gosh, this is our first time here with a masked super villain, a superhero.
How we doing today, Deadpool? How we feeling?
Feeling good, feeling great. Feeling great, feeling good. How are you?
We're glad to be here. We're feeling the energy. We're all here. We're doing it.
We have the Flash. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Flash in a Deadpool mask. Maybe later. Maybe you'll reveal your identity. Maybe not.
Yeah.
Nobody knows.
Yeah. We will see. I mean, yeah. Flash, I know you're a big cosplay guy. You're a man of many talents. How did all this really kick off for you? The cosplay, your love for superheroes and cosplaying and this world of imagination.
Well, like it started with at first I was just as a photographer, videographer. I was taking pictures of CrossFit females in cosplay outfits, and then after my ex broke up with me in the year of 2023 is when I started to take it upon myself to then actually do it myself, of actually trying out cosplaying, and then that's just how it took off, of the more creativity, because I was being creative before when I was just taking the pictures of the CrossFit athletes cosplaying, but then I just did it myself. I wanted to create more content and then try to make it better and also wanted to create something that can be inspiring and funny, but also not having to rely on having to shoot models. I just did everything all myself basically.
Well, that's really interesting because most people that do cosplay, I see Comic-Con and different conventions. I know there's Dragon Con. There's so many now.
Yeah.
But it's interesting because you take it to another level. You're actually a real life superhero. I mean, we've seen some of the stuff you do online. The parkour is crazy. It's dangerous. It's exciting.
It's real gnarly. Don't try it at home, folks. He'll say that in the video.
Yeah, it's wild. So how did you decide? Not only do you do cosplay, but you do parkour. You do acrobatics. Did one come before the other?
No, because actually my main sport before, when I was in the I did karate first I tried it out from when I was in kindergarten up until 5th grade, but then I stopped to try to pursue basketball. So then from there, I did basketball from 8th grade up until my freshman year of college. I was trying to make the other team, but I couldn't make it. So then from there, I saw American Ninja Warrior on TV, and then I decided to want to compete on American Ninja Warrior, and that's how the cosplay, that's how the parkour started, and then learning how to climb like a monkey, gripping things and having a strong grip, doing rock climbing as well too, incorporated. So after doing Ninja Warrior from the year of 2016 to 2019, I was just kind of more focusing on photography and videography, and then I went to Australia. I was trying to live there for about just half a year. Then I came back and more focused on wanting to do karate, and then also doing cosplay as well too.
High risk, high reward, but it also sounds like you're doing proper preparation.
Yeah,
you're not just some random guy. Yeah.
Making sure I'm really trying to make sure that I analyze every little movement, as well as seeing the structure, seeing how it can be done in a safe way possible, even though it looks dangerous what I'm doing. But I also have a cameraman there to kind of make it seem to also kind of capture the angles, to make things seem like they're higher than they really are as well too. But it's still, at the same time, it is a little bit, you can get hurt, but not as badly as if it was.
There's a little bit of movie magic, you're saying. I like that.
But also, yeah, it is very dangerous, the stunts you're doing in real. So I have mad respect for you, because even when I was in college and I was learning new dives, like a 3.5 in a certain direction, like 3.5 somersaults, there would be at some point when I'm learning it, I crash. My legs slip out of the tuck and I just eat it. But it's you don't really have the luxury of making a mistake like that.
No, definitely not. That's why I when I'm in the rock climbing gym, I definitely try to practice my movement how I want to do. And right now I'm practicing how to do a front flip, because one of my goals is to be able to kind of do a front flip like off the building and onto a mat. So I'm practicing and preparing for that stunt as well too, to be having it being done in a safe way as well too.
Safety first and foremost. This is it's incredible, what you were saying as far as practical live action stunts, as a stunt man, and stuff that's so drowned in CGI, and you always can kind of tell the difference between the two when someone's actually really out there doing it like you, and then they're just throwing a bunch of computer generated stuff.
Yeah, and so do you do any like traditional strength training in a gym with weights, or is it all like body weight?
Strength training like just only 3 days a week, but I'm mostly just training my lower body. Like I'm training my legs, I train a lot of my hips, trying to open up my hips so my kicks can be higher in karate and martial arts as well too. Because another goal that I'm training towards is trying to get my black belt in karate, because I want to be able to do that so I can be able to open up my own business and having self-defense and being able to teach others, and especially like other men, like how they can kind of like better themselves and have the confidence and to just defend themselves from like bullies or from anybody else as well too.
No, it's very noble, and someone like myself, I think a lot of guys, they say, "Oh, I'll just use my adrenaline and rage to defeat my foe." But now everybody's trained. A lot of people know mixed martial arts, and so even like a road rage thing, I'd be afraid to like yell at somebody because they'll start getting on the ground and they'll start grappling you with their legs and stuff.
Well, and you're a weapons expert too. Am I correct?
Like, one of my favorite weapons to use, I would probably say, is my katana sword. I really love to use that one, and then my second one would be the nunchucks, and then third would be my side weapons, and then fourth would be the bow staff. So I guess you can say like all the Ninja Turtles combined into one. Basically.
Oh, that's incredible!
Pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, Florida's open. Well, everywhere here in America is now open carry. You see everyone just carrying their guns everywhere. Yeah. As I'm speaking to Deadpool, and when you're walking around, I mean, you have a protocol when you see somebody with a weapon, how you disarm them, take them out, with a katana, with nunchucks. Am I right? Is this kind of what you're thinking?
Yes, I definitely do train in that. So I have a Wing Chun dummy at my house, so I definitely try to like learn how to do close and I practice learning how to like kind of move away or like move my body away from somebody who may have a weapon or whatnot. It's more like the Wing Chun is more of like block and defense, and blocking, moving away from your opponent as well too. So that's one thing I practice a lot, and as well as with the nunchucks, I definitely try to practice blocking and kicking as one of my main things. Because a lot of people they like to like punch and box or either do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but for me, I personally love to be able to either use my weapons and also kicking as well too, which is why I train tremendously amount of my kicks and stuff. I want to be able to master the technique and master having balance as well too when it comes down to like doing my stunts, having and also we're practicing self-defense as well too.
Oh, it's really cool because I mean, I need to learn how to harness the power of a kick, because when you see a good kick, someone really using their hips and it's like torque, it's like
Jean-Claude Van Damme kick. I mean, this is what you've been breaking out,
Bruce
Flash.
Lee, yeah,
split kick, 360 kicks. I mean, you gotta really.
That's where it's at.
That's where the striking power is at.
I think a good kick's probably better than a good punch.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. I definitely do think so as well too. Like, I see my goal right now is I want to try to get better at like flowing. So being able to do just like maybe a jab cross, but then with like switching it up my legs, and then being able to administer like a 360 kick, a 540 kick, 360 question mark kick, double kick, triple kick. I see a lot of people that when they come like Muay Thai fighters, they love to do the ground kick to the knee or to the calf.
Mm-hmm.
But I want to try to incorporate like being able to do jabbing and crossing, but more style of kicking and making sure that it is actually hitting the target with like a side kick or a spinning side kick, or then the back kick as well, or jumping side kick as well too.
Wow.
Yeah,
it
sounds like a video game.
Yeah,
move.
Tekken, Soul Calibur,
like double tap X, double kick, triple 540 kick. I don't even know what that is.
So fighters are
incredible.
It's how,
what is that? Like you're facing the other way, and then you do a 360, then you land on them.
Extreme sports. I mean, so, how are you feeling? Is Deadpool ready to reveal to the public your personality, your identity here,
Oh, yeah, for
Flash?
sure,
Are we-
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
I know, I'm
Let's
like,
do it,
I feel
dude.
like
I
you're
don't want you to be
getting-
dying.
Yeah, you're waterboarding yourself in here.
Yeah.
Oh.
It is Flash.
I can't believe it's Flash.
Yeah.
Flash is here.
Oh, thank you guys. Thank you.
Nah, dude, you can set that down wherever. Yeah, man, sick. How's that? You know, you can breathe.
Oh,
How's
feels
that?
good.
Feeling better now?
You know the
for sure,
pain
for sure,
that
dude.
Ryan Reynolds has to go through now.
Yeah.
Every Deadpool, you know what he has to go through on set now.
Except he's not suffering like we are in a sauna.
That's true. He is not.
Make
here
sure to
on the
hydrate.
sauna
Make sure to
today, dude.
hydrate.
Yeah,
You
dude.
know, it'll creep up on you.
It's impressive.
So I think this brings us to our next round, and thank you for that. A lot of too much info. I got to digest all this move.
Yeah.
I
Like
don't
kicking
think. I
it,
don't
but-
even think we could last. 2 minutes with the mask on. By the way, I mean you
No,
were,
no.
yeah,
That's wild.
chilling. Yeah. But that's
One thing I
it.
like about having the mask on is that like it definitely the same way when it helps to work on everything in martial arts. It's about balancing. When I'm up there doing my stunts, even though if something goes wrong or something goes right, it's just learning how to stay calm, breathing in and focusing and having balance at it. It's gonna like work out and stuff. That's one thing I like because like I sometimes I remember there's times when I get frustrated when I'm trying to do like a series of kicks when I have all the costumes on, because it's like I can do this but it's like all this gear on, but I just remember to like stay calm and balance myself out and just breathe, and then being able to get
It's all
through it.
Also,
mental.
it's like it's cool because if I'm your foe, I don't know where you're looking. I don't even know how you feel. Are you happy? Are you sad?
Yeah.
Are you crazy? I don't know, and it kind
Yeah.
of has that other element to it.
hard to read the
But I
enemy
think
that
it's
way.
a perfect segue for our next segment. We like to call it the. And if, you haven't figured it out, it's a play on Mount Rushmore, and we like to pick a different category every time and allow our guests to, name their top 4 of this. And I think today it's very appropriate we pick.
Nice. I cannot wait.
Oh,
Yeah,
because
it's-
remember, there probably could be 50 of them on there, but we can only pick 4, and that's
Yes,
part of the
yes.
challenge. So we would like to hear from you.
Yeah, Flash.
Your top 4 superheroes to be on your Mount Steammore, and also why.
Number 1, Oliver Queen, the Green Arrow.
Oh.
Because because when I was in college in the year of 2014, I was like riding my skateboard fast, and some girl was like, "Hey, slow down, Flash," and then the nickname
You can't
didn't
tell the
really
Flash to slow
Yeah,
down.
that nickname didn't really stick to me until I started watching the Flash TV show. I watched the first like 9 episodes, but then when they had the crossover episode of the Green Arrow coming in with Oliver, I played back and watched all the Arrow seasons from seasons 1 up until 3, and I really like fell in love with the character because of the resilience that he always had of like getting back up and having to face the adversity of the villains, and as well as even though he felt outnumbered and also like alone, he always had had a friend like John Diggle that like believed in him and stuff, and like he's had gone through like a lot of trauma, and learning how to turn that trauma into something good, turning it into a light and stuff. So that I would say like that's like my number 1, and then for number 2 I would say would be I definitely would say Captain America.
Ooh.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh.
Because
An OG.
yes, I think
I would never want to hear that from Deadpool. Unexpected. I thought
Because,
that'd be the opposite of what Deadpool would.
it's like number 2. I would say Captain America because of his thing of, even though he was always overlooked and like picked last and whatnot, and then it was like kind of like the little engine that never gave up as well too. And seeing how in the Winter Soldier came around, like I think how he was like in a different time zone, like learning how to adjust in this new time period. I also can relate as well to being now 32, and like we're in a different time where like social media is on the rise, so like how it is now is very different than how it was like back then. And like I think me being single and alone, it's like the criteria and the standards of dating has like gone up and has risen, and unfortunately it's like hard for people who are like single, even though they're working their butt off to find somebody, and then constantly being rejected and constantly being ghosted as well too. It's definitely like hard, but I try to like push through that by working on myself, working on karate, working on shooting content, just trying to always generate ideas of how I can like build and create my way out of it and stuff. Kind of similar to like I kind of got the idea from like kind of Tony Stark of like how he was trapped in the cave, how he had to build his way and create his way out of the situation. It's kind of like what I like
Him
to
with
think
that
about.
hammering away.
Yes, and that's kind of like
It's
what I've
an
been doing.
underdog story.
Yes.
Yeah, it's inspirational. I was gonna say it's funny you bring up the modern dating stuff. I mean, what was the serum they gave Captain America or Rogers?
The super soldier serum.
The super soldier serum.
Yes.
That if you just take that infinite, you'll be super hyper mega alpha Chad, right? And you'll be
Right.
super jacked and.
But it's like even it's a like the appearance and the standards and the needing a guy to make like kind of high standards of finance.
Uh-huh.
It's just it's really like unrealistic, and I kind of wish a woman can like snap out of it and come back to reality and whatnot. But unfortunately, because of social media, there's a good side of social media where you can like learn from, but then it's also the negative side where we're constantly comparing one another, comparing ourselves, and we're seeing what other people have, and it's like, man, I want that. So when you do find somebody that is good, you're thinking, oh well, maybe there's something out there better, instead of like accepting the person for the good and the bad that they have. Unfortunately, it becomes an ending cycle. You're always trying to find the perfect person. And
No, it's a
like,
good take on it.
unfortunate.
I mean, it's like we like to talk about this a lot, dating in the modern world, social media. And it's even funny. It's like you think about maybe these superheroes, if they're around today, would they all be on Instagram? Would they have a Bumble account? Would they have Hinge? Would they be?
Well, and one thing I like about Captain America, because it's like unfamiliar, like his time period of how he was in the 40s was just such a more better time period of when it comes to. Well, I mean, at the same time, it was so hard for him because he still couldn't find a date even because without the serum and whatnot. But it was a lot better than it was now of how everything has like grown
different
down.
challenges, different obstacles to overcome.
I say, yeah, we got Green Arrow, we got Captain America.
Yeah. Who are we looking for number 3? I haven't heard superhero yet, or Superman yet.
So for number 3, I would say is Daredevil.
Oh.
So yes, and the reason why I would say Daredevil.
Not what I expect. Not what
Daredevil, because once again he's another underdog, similar to Oliver Queen, but Daredevil is a guy by himself. I feel like he's like taking the fight onto like when I fell in love with the character when I saw that first season of Daredevil. He was just by himself, like fighting in and day out, like trying to beat Kingpin and his forces. And it was just overwhelmed. And I kind of definitely do feel like that in my own time right now. With a lot of people have like left me, like people that I thought were friends. I feel like I'm like by myself now, and I'm constantly like fighting, like training. Like when I'm training, I feel like I'm like fighting like myself, trying to become the best version of myself. I'm like fighting off the rejection and fighting off people who have ghosted me.
We're your friends, SBZ. We're your fellow Justice League Avengers. We're doing everything we can for everyone out there. We're always here to be in the fight with you, Flash.
Thank you, bro.
I appreciate the sentiment too.
It's inspirational.
And, being vulnerable to share that, because it is tough. A lot of modern man is, I got no problem.
We're in a loneliness epidemic, you know, and it's harder than ever to connect with people, and that's a big reason why we're doing this too. And it's interesting, Daredevil too. I connect with him a lot as well because I have an eye condition, and he's seemingly blind, but he has like the sonar stuff. But I was gonna laugh before because I thought you were gonna say you're inspired by Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Oh no, but
and I was gonna laugh very hard.
And I remember,
but I thought he was, that.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that movie and the shows?
No, it was a great movie as well too, and like it was really great. But I like I think because you're able to see as a show, I think that's just the reason why you're able to see more of how the character progressed, gotten better over from the beginning of the first episode to then the last episode of when he was able to suit up. I think the quote that Wilson Fisk told him that like you think that one man can make a difference, and I always think about that because I think one person can like make a difference as I see with my own, and that is why I stopped shooting like CrossFit content. I was a photographer for like CrossFit. I stopped shooting like women in particular, and I want to really focus on myself because I can do this by myself without feeling like I need to rely on shooting content of like females. And I think that's another thing I noticed on social media. It's like you got girls who are like showing their butt all the time or like half naked, but I want to be able to build something that can be able to like inspire.
Is this the Sydney Sweeney and what was he in the
Clickbait
what was she?
pod,
Who did she play? Black Widow, or who did Sydney Sweeney play? And
it was like
I don't even know
I can't remember. It was it was like a spider.
Oh, the
was just
widow.
I don't know. It was like it was a.
Yeah. But it gets back to your
like
point.
the three of us can't even remember.
Yeah. But it gets to your point where it's like we're so blasted by this kind of sexual content
Yes.
online and social media, and it's interesting because in that cosplay space, it's like there's a lot of the the e-girls and stuff. They seem like they're really, I don't know. What are your thoughts on that?
I mean, I think they're I've definitely reached out to some of them to try to see if I can make something cool, but I haven't had no success, or people either ignore me or like they say yeah they're down.
You don't want to work with them anyways.
They wouldn't want to work with me. There's only been, I think for me, the one person that has like definitely taken the time to want to work with me has been a good friend of mine. It's like Sheena Battery. She does the power stab, and I definitely when after my ex had broken up with me, it was through her. She gave me the opportunity and the chance to like I was shooting content for her. She definitely made me realize how I can be able to do my own thing because I was watching. I admired her, how she was doing her own thing. She came from Hungary. She was in an abusive relationship, and she came to the United States and like kind of believed in herself and built up her own platform like kind of by herself. And seeing that and seeing her story definitely inspired me that like I don't need to be relying on any I don't need to be being the graces or trying to like kiss the ass of like those in like CrossFit trying to be on their good graces, but I can do it myself and stuff, which is why I kind of stopped shooting CrossFit content and focus on like my own self, my own content, focusing on getting my own black belt so I can. But it's crazy because all of it works hand to hand. So by me training constantly, when the time comes to cosplaying as these characters, I can kind of bring them to life because of all the training that I've been doing and the practicing that I do as well too. For instance, when it comes to Spider-Man, all the rock climbing that I do, so when I'm climbing the walls, I already have the strength training. It's like I'm not just putting on a costume and then trying to do it. I've already been training myself to do it, so I stay ready and stay prepared for stunts.
You're telling me that you're the Bruce Wayne in the mountains of Ra's al Ghul, and you're doing that hardcore training. You're becoming the superhero. You're becoming something. I love. I love that film so much, but I thought that
that's exciting. I can't wait to see your final iteration.
Yeah.
And with that being said, what is number 4?
Yeah.
Number 4.
We got Green Arrow. Excuse me. Captain America. I was surprised by that.
Daredevil.
Coming from Deadpool. Then we got Daredevil. So who's the 4th spot there? We stumped Flash.
I think Spider-Man. I would say I was gonna because it was between him and Blade, but I think Spider-Man. As I've been cosplaying this character because the reason why I've been cosplaying the character a lot is because I was just trying to get into the attention of like Marvel and stuff, and then trying to like see if maybe somebody can notice my work of my stunt work, or I would love to like either get hired or just in relation to like a dream job for my. It's not a goal. It is a goal, but it's like also not the ultimate goal because I'm not gonna just be relying on one thing. But a dream job for me would be to like work with Marvel. So I've been really trying to create a lot of great.
Shout out Marvel.
I've been trying to create a lot of great Spider-Man content that's like realistic, not really relying on CGI, but trying to show how this character can be shot in a realistic way. And I was definitely admired how they're shooting the Spider-Man Brand New Day with actually going back to practical stunts and not relying so much on CGI.
Your stuff sticks out because of that. And didn't you also recently, were you hanging from like a Hummer, a Humvee?
Yes.
Isn't that what they shot in the new film?
Yes,
or is that where
I got so lucky because I saw my neighbor had a Hummer truck, and thankfully my mom was been amazing in helping me. She reached out to my neighbor and asked if we can be able to like if he wanted to be able to use the Hummer then to drive it. And then the cool part is that his son is an amazing kid named Mikey, a big Spider-Man fan. So they came in with they came to my house with the Hummer, and then they see his face, his son Mikey's face like light up, and we were to high five. It was really amazing, and like I'm really thankful for the opportunity. And then Mikey was riding in the backseat as his dad was driving. And then we did the stunt where I was like tried to do it kind of like from the movie, from what I've seen for the behind the scenes of starting off on the side of the truck and then getting on top, trying to act as if I'm like trying to stop the truck. And then the only effects that I added was just the webbing and stuff. But other than that, everything
that's cool.
was
That's what it's
cool.
like. It's all about at the end of the day. It's like you're helping out that one person. It makes all the difference.
Do it for the kids. Do it for the kids.
I appreciate that. Rock on, man.
Yeah.
So I got to see, how are you doing right now? Temperature check.
Oh, temperature's feeling good.
You feeling a little
No, I
crispy
definitely
right now?
You have any more thoughts on his Steam more?
No,
or
I think
heroes?
honestly,
Anyone else
I think
you
it
would
was
chime
a
in
little
here?
it was unsuspecting, you
Yes.
know, because I was trying to think the stereotypical ones, in my opinion, would be like Batman, Superman, Spider-Man, either Hulk or Wonder Woman. For me, even Flash too. Like he's like one of the
Deadpool?
OG Justice Leagues. But I'm a big. I love Gambit. I love Nightcrawler.
Oh.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, teleporting.
Yeah.
Come on. Enough said. You know, that's so sweet. I also just like Gambit because it's so random. He's got cards that explode. You know, like.
Boy, if you wanted to go next, so who's the top females ones? That can be cool ones.
Yeah. I mean, it's cool because there's so many today, and I think the popularity's changed over the times. You know, I don't know if Superman's really the top dog anymore in popularity. You know, it's much a younger demographic, and Professor Xavier for those who are a little bit more cerebral and thinking man out there, and I always connected.
I forgot he's even a superhero.
Yeah.
You know, he just feels like a professor.
I mainly get a lot of Cyclops stuff because I'm always wearing shades. People sometimes bring that up. You know, I always thought that he had a unique ability, but it's funny because you look at him and Hulk and some superheroes, they can never control their power. They never can get it under control, and they're always having like an outburst. You know, and the eyes are shooting, or Hulk's becoming a Hulk rage.
I think Batman is just kind of funny because it's like, okay,
he's a nepo baby,
an eccentric billionaire.
He's a nepo baby,
and it's like he's got the money and the gadgets. I'm sure like you could be Batman. You know, you've got all the toys. You already have like the physical prowess.
And then I have the electric skateboard as well too, kind of like my
yeah, we're talking about.
Yeah.
Sick.
So I think it's time to move on to a new segment. We saw that you're good with knives and blades, and we put our thoughts together, and we're like, okay, what can we do? And so we have a fun game that we're going to present to you and set up, where essentially we're going to have 3 different objects, and we want you to cut them in half, and the goal is to make each object equal in weight on the scale. So you want to try to cut it perfectly so that they are
equal in weight.
Equal in weight. Round 1. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. What could it be in my mystery bag?
What do we got here for
Here
you?
we go. So everybody can see it's a green apple.
Nice.
It's not symmetric in size, and we're going to see if you could symmetrically get this to weigh with one cut. And I won't say that there's a right way or a wrong way. You can cut top way to bottom.
Weapons expert.
It looks like he's going from the top. Don't watch your finger.
Oh,
Yeah.
careful.
He knows what he's doing.
Oh, that kind of.
It's not bad. He's twirling it. He's trying to feel. He's looking for the point of symmetry, it seems.
It's tricky. Under the pressure, the sweat, under the hot lights like this. He's using
that
his
apple
skills.
looks
He's
really
using
good
the
right now.
skills. Yeah, that's really good.
Oh, I like that. It's kind of a thumb down. Oh,
Oh.
he went quick with it.
Felt
All right.
that.
Let's see if we
Here we
got it.
go, ladies and gentlemen. Let me get
I
Clean.
definitely feel like Rafiki when he just.
Oh.
He's alive.
All right. You think it's pretty equal? Let's see
Alrighty.
what we got.
Here we go. Here we go, people. We have. Oh.
Wow, pretty close.
It is close.
160 grams and 158 grams.
So close.
Not
very
bad.
close.
Not bad.
You know, that's impressive. Most people, you know, I usually use my apple cutter to take care of that. You know, I try
It's
to be
tough.
careful.
I mean, these aren't perfectly symmetric objects.
Yeah.
So, are you ready for round 2?
Yeah.
Get a little crazier now.
you're focusing. You're using all your training right now.
Red
Flash.
pepper. And look at this. I want everybody to see how not symmetric this is. It's going to be a tough one. Let's see
Inspect
if he,
that.
Let's see if he can do it.
observe that. Inspect that.
Okay,
Feel that.
he's going bottom cut this time.
Oh, different angle.
Let's see. Oh my gosh, that gets me every time. That quick slice.
Slice and dice.
Should be
Full
right.
blade.
He's checking
mode.
his
Let's
work.
check it.
Here we go.
Here we go, folks. Stand by.
Oh, this one is a little bit off. It's tough. We got 88.5 grams and 76.8. So lefty over here, camera
It's
facing.
tricky. You know, that can be the objects. You know, may. It's
Yeah,
tough. It's tough.
We won't hold it against you. Here we go. Round 3.
So you can- cucumber.
It's a
Cucumber.
cucumber. Will you go long way or will you go short way?
Oh, decisions.
Or
Decisions.
maybe even diagonally.
Oh, maybe break it off. No knife. Risking it all.
Flash is he's thinking about the perfect
weapons
cut.
expert.
He's going long
Oh.
ways. He's going long,
I wouldn't expect this.
and it's a little tricky. There's a root at the top. I believe that's what it's called, cucumber root.
Oh, he's locked
A
in right
stem.
now. He's locked in,
Look at
folks.
this. Careful. He's got the fingers underneath the
I
blade.
must not even want to look. I don't want to look. It's too damn.
Okay, here we go. He's finishing the cut.
Oh. I think this may be it.
we got the stem now.
Oh, that looks
All
pretty
right.
even to me.
All
it looks
right,
pretty
here
even
we
to
go.
me.
Round 3.
Are you making any final adjustments? Is
Yeah,
that what we're
you can
doing?
make
You
another
can make
cut.
a final adjustment. It is fair game until that touches the scale.
He might be going back. He's going back, ladies and gentlemen, for a very. Well, this is bold. This is bold.
This is brain
Oh
surgery.
my gosh, I'm getting nervous watching this. Oh my god.
Oh,
Not bad. Not bad.
Oh, big
Okay,
move
here
there.
we go.
All right,
This
here we
is
go,
wild.
folks.
Oh,
This
here
is
we
it.
go.
This is it.
Oh my gosh, nice move. That is, I mean, that's what you want. Round 3, that's the closest
That's
you
it.
got so
You're
far.
on the dot. I mean,
We got 112.7 grams and 114.3.
Yeah.
Let's give it up for Flash, everybody.
give it up.
Give it up.
Thank you.
Give it up.
Yeah, just give it up.
Expert in the heat. You know, that's tricky.
All right. Well, I think that leads us into our final round, which we like to call the
SBZ Heat Zone.
All right, so we're in the SBZ Heat Zone. You've been killing it so far. It's been good to get to know you. It's been good to see how good you are with the blade.
Thank you. Thank you.
And now we're going to get to know you on another level. All right, question number 1.
Here we go.
If Deadpool had a podcast, would you listen?
Yes.
Oh,
Easy. Woo! Easy peasy.
very good.
Number 2. Which superhero would cry in traffic?
Oh, tick
Tick-tock.
Hulk.
Hulk.
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
he,
he-
That's a
He-
given
he-
then.
Bruce Banner would be like, how can I get
he would just start throwing some
He
cars.
just started
Number 3. Most overrated superpower.
Oh.
super strength.
Oh.
Okay.
I was gonna say flying there for
Wow.
a second. Super strength.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Number 4. Which villain secretly tips 25%?
Magneto. I thought.
Magneto.
I thought you were gonna
Interesting.
say Lex Luthor for a second.
Or maybe
but he doesn't.
Mr. Bruce Wayne. I feel like he's stingy. He doesn't tip.
He doesn't go out much.
Yeah.
As a butler.
Number 5. Which power sounds cool but would actually suck?
Rogue's power.
What does Rogue do?
Oh.
Give me a
Like,
reminder.
I just kind of like her power to be able to drain people.
Yeah, she absorbs.
Like
other
absorbs
people's
people, so
power
she can't.
for-
But she can't
yeah.
physically touch you, unfortunately. Like
Every
So
partner
it's like-
she's with is just finds her draining.
It's
at all
true, yeah,
times.
yeah. I mean, that's a good way to put it.
Number 6. What's Batman's group chat name?
Batfam.
Hey, Batman in the house.
Fam.
Number 7. Whose costume looks like it itches?
Yeah. Spider-Man's costume.
Spidey. Yeah, it's a little tight.
Yeah.
You know,
Very tight.
web slinging it ain't easy. Lots of
Yeah,
friction.
sticky
I wonder
friction.
if he's polyester or cotton. You know.
Yeah, that's tough today.
All right, number 8. Which superhero would start a pyramid scheme?
TikTok, TikTok.
Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne. He says, just sign up for my my program. It's
Wayne
like, you
Tech.
can be your own boss.
Wayne Enterprises.
All right. Number 9. Who is the worst superhero of all time?
Oh. Are you thinking James Gunn stuff right now?
The sauna hasn't fried, ladies and
Yeah.
gentlemen.
Trying to think. The worst superhero of all time.
Ooh, it's a tough one.
Peacemaker.
Oh, what does Peacemaker do exactly?
Just he thinks he's a superhero, but he's really not.
Just a guy.
Yeah, he's just a guy. Like,
Be
yeah.
anybody. All right. And number 10. What is Superman's Wi-Fi password?
Oh,
I love Lois Lane.
He would.
that was easy to crack.
Beta Superman. Well, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. How are we feeling, Flash?
Feeling great.
Feeling good.
Great, man.
Feeling good.
Thank you so much for being here. We
Yeah, dude.
appreciate you.
It's sick.
Where can people find you online?
My Instagram is SpideyPool37 as we speak. So yes, you can find me there doing my stunts and also practicing martial arts and karate.
I see. And
Instagram, YouTube, X.
TikTok.
And then for TikTok it's Flashpool3, and then same with like YouTube it's Flashpool.
Cool.
Flashpool3.
Rock on,
And,
man. So how we feeling, by the way?
Oh, feeling great. Feeling
Yeah?
great.
Any more words to wisdom of those out there if you want to give them a
Yes.
message? And then as a superhero.
never give up, even though like the world may, even though it may seem like the world is against you, or you may feel like you're like alone in this world, to never give up and to hone in on your gifts, the gifts that God has given you, and to believe in Him, and that you can be able to make it, and you, because He has gifted you with everything that you need to be able to make it out like on your own and stuff.
Amen to that. That was a great
And
sentiment.
thank you for doing this. For those who can survive this far, to the end of the race
We got
in
a
the
special
sauna, we
gift
have a
for
special
you.
gift for you, a little SBZ shark tooth necklace.
So
Sweet,
this
dude.
means whenever you wear this, no matter where you are, no matter where you go, you are a sauna boy.
Oh, thank you,
At heart.
dudes.
There you go.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going with the white megalodon tooth over here.
Nice,
Might have to
dude.
pull
Thank
that
you,
stringy.
Yeah.
There you go, rocket. All right, let's hit it with one more chant to get going.
3,
2, 1.
SBZ, 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 SBZ.